Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most interesting mysteries in aviation history, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia was once an American aviation pioneer and the first woman aviator to fly solo throughout the Atlantic Ocean. On July 2nd, 1937, she vanished with her navigator Fred Noonan over the Pacific Ocean, all through a strive to circumnavigate the globe. For decades, people have been looking out for clues to remedy this mystery. However, the reality has remained elusive. However, the latest discoveries and breakthroughs in science have shed new light on this bloodless case. In this video, we're going to discover some of the latest theories and proof about the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Was Amelia Earhart's disappearance a tragic accident, or is there a greater story to it? Could she have survived and lived a secret life? Did she crash land on the abandoned island and go away in the back of clues that had been left out by using preceding search teams? Or used to be she captured by way of overseas authorities and held as a prisoner? These are simply some of the questions that have fueled the thriller of Amelia Earhart's destiny for over 80 years. But now new clues have emerged that may want to ultimately unencumber the truth. So stick around with us as we dive into this charming thriller and find the trendy revelations about the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. The most critical challenge got here on the leg of the journey between Ley and Holland Island. Despite having quite a few radio operators on the floor and in the air trying to speak with them, Earhart and Noonan have been unable to set up a clear and dependable radio connection. This made it tough for them to navigate through the destination, which used to be a small, uninhabited island in the center of the Pacific. At about 8:45 a.m., closer time, Earhart sent a last known message. "We have to be on you, however can't see you, however fuel is strolling low. Have been unable to attain you by the way of radio. We are flying at 1,000 feet. After that, all tried to contact the airplane failed. A big search and rescue operation used to be launched, involving the US Navy and Coast Guard, but no hints of the plane or its occupants used to ever be found. To this day, the situation of Amelia Earhart's disappearance stays a mystery, and her destiny is the issue of a lot of speculation and debate. Following Amelia Earhart's disappearance on July 2nd, 1937, a large search and rescue operation used to be launched by using the US Navy and Coast Guard. This effort concerned ships, planes and submarines and included a location of over 250,000 rectangular miles in the Pacific Ocean. Despite the great search, no hint of the airplane or its occupants was once ever found. In the years following the disappearance, conceivable clues and sightings have been reported. For example, in 1938, a British freighter mentioned seeing a small airplane crash into the water close to the Gilbert Islands, which are placed close to the vicinity of the place Earhart was once remaining seen. However, these subsequent searches failed to locate any wreckage or proof of a crash. In 1940, the US Navy performed a giant search of Gardner Island, based totally on a concept that Earhart and Noonan may additionally have been compelled touchdown there. They determined some signs and symptoms of current habitation, along with a hearth pit, a shoe heel and some human bones. However, these findings had been now not conclusively linked to Earhart and Noonan, and subsequent searches of the island grew to become up with no extra evidence. In 2010, a crew of researchers analyzed a sequence of radio alerts that had been picked up in the Pacific around the time of Earhart's disappearance. The indicators had been conceived to perchance be misery calls from Earhart and Noonan. However, their authenticity has been known into question. Other manageable clues that have been uncovered over the years encompass eyewitness money owed for seeing Earhart and Noonan alive after the disappearance, as nicely as quite several artifacts that have been observed in Pacific Islands and attributed to them. However, none of these clues have definitely solved the thriller of what befall Amelia Earhart. Here are some of the latest breakthroughs and discoveries that have shed a new light on the thriller of Amelia Earhart's disappearance, as nicely as some of the high-tech equipment and methods that have been used to inspect the case. The discovery of potential wreckage. In 2017, a group of researchers used sonar scans to perceive a viable wreckage website off the coast of Nikumaroro Island. The wreckage's concept to maybe be the stays of Earhart's plane, and in addition, an investigation of the webpage is ongoing. Forensic analysis of bones. In 2018, a found out about was once carried out on human bones that had been located on Nikumaroro Island in 1940, which had been a notion to maybe be the stays of Earhart and Noonan. Using superior forensic evaluation techniques, they found out about concluded that the bones had been possibly of these male of European descent, alternatively than these of Earhart or Noonan. High-tech oceanic searches. In recent years, several high-tech oceanic searches have been performed with the usage of self-reliant underwater motors and different state-of-the-art technology. These searches have centered on areas the place preceding searches might also have ignored doable wreckage and have led to new areas of activity for investigation. Analysis of historic photographs. In 2020, researchers analyzed a sequence of ancient pictures that have been taken on the Pacific island of Chaluit in the 1930s. One of the snapshots confirmed that what was regarded to be an element of Earhart's aircraft being loaded onto a ship, suggesting that she may additionally have survived the crash and been taken into custody via the Japanese military. The Nikumaroro speculation suggests that after flying off route and strolling out of fuel, Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan made an emergency touchdown on Nikumaroro Island, which used to be then recognized as Gardner Island. The island was once uninhabited at the time, and its far-flung region made it challenging for search events to come across any wreckage. In the latest years, there has been a growing proof to assist this theory. At 2010, a piece of aluminium particles was found on the island that was once steady with a kind of metallic used in Earhart's plane. Additionally, researchers have recognized a stretch of coral on the island that seems to have been broken by the way of a plane landing. There has additionally been more than one eyewitness review of airplane wreckage and human stays located on the island in the following years of Earhart's disappearance. One of the most compelling portions of proof assisting the Nikumaroro speculation is the discovery of human stays on the island in 1940. The remains, which blanketed a cranium and quite a few bones, had been originally an idea to belong to a male castaway. However, current forensic evaluation has recommended that the bones may additionally belong to a woman of European ancestry, which has led to some researchers to speculate that they should be the stays of Amelia Earhart. In addition to physical evidence, there have additionally been reviews of radio misery alerts being picked up at the Pacific around the time of Earhart's disappearance, which should assist in thinking that she made an emergency touchdown on an uninhabited island and tried to name for help. Amelia Earhart's influence on aviation can't be overstated. As one of the first female pilots to attain huge recognition, she stimulated endless others to pursue careers in aviation and push the boundaries of what was once feasible in the field. Her record-breaking flights, such as her solo flight throughout the Atlantic in 1932, made her a family identity and cemented her reputation as a pioneer in aviation. However, Earhart's legacy extends a ways past the world of aviation. Her determination, courage and refusal to be confined by societal expectations have made her an image of lady empowerment and perseverance. Earhart famously said, "The most tough factor is the choice to act. The relaxation is purely tenacity. The fears of paper tigers. You can do something you figure out to do." In the years following her disappearance, Earhart has endured to encourage others to push the boundaries of human achievement and exploration. Her story has been the problem of limitless books, films and documentaries, and her spirit of the journey has stimulated several expeditions to search for clues about her lost flight. Additionally, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart has led to considerable advances in the discipline of aviation safety. The search efforts launched after her disappearance delivered interest to the want for elevated navigation and verbal exchange technology, which have considering end up trendy in the aviation industry. And that concludes our exploration of the mysterious disappearance of Amelia Earhart. While her fate may never be fully known, the enduring legacy of her pioneering spirit and determination continues to inspire and captivate people around the world. We hope that you enjoy this journey into the life and legacy of Amelia Earhart, and that it's given you a greater appreciation for this remarkable woman and the impact she had on the world. We invite you to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring.